Hello, my little weirdos. Um, I know this whole tariff thing, and I know that it was put on 30 days hold for now, um, for both Mexico and Canada. And also, you all know that the 10% added went through with China, I believe. Um, they say they're stopping all packages from like Shine and Timu, but we'll see. I actually have a package. I've never done Shine. But I actually, Temu is not bad as far as what you get. Um, and hey, America hasn't been making inexpensive things for a while in a lot of things. Um, so I just wanted to let anybody in the UK know. We've heard now, it's with a grain of salt because um, we're not getting the little tyrannical tangerine toddler and his little Adolf Hitler muskrat buddy have like stopped government agencies from, let's say, like the health department from doing public service announcements. So we have to share them from state to state, from our own state. Health people have to share with each other, instead of going to a national place and that shares. Um, well, it's the same thing with a lot of other things. They're trying to dismantle the education. A court has stopped because I told you Democrats put a lawsuit immediately in for everything he signed because we knew what he was going to do. And so they've had these as long as we've known about Project 2025. How long have I been yelling about it? Um, so there's word going around, like I said. Who the hell knows? Nothing's official from the White House. You can't trust anything, they say, to be honest. Um, they're in Congress till like early. I mean, seriously, constantly. They're at it. The Democrats, at least. But what I did want to just warn the UK, we have heard that that's the next thing he's looking at. Yapping about slapping tariff on UK in general. Not just like one of ya country, like the whole UK. So I'm not like a, Dolly Doom. I don't want to. I don't want you just to figure, oh, that's absolutely gonna happen. I'm just telling you, I've heard word flitting about. It may. Oh, hello again, Raspy, in the background. Um, you missed all the birds, bud. Um, just so you're aware, if there's anything that you've been wanting to get from the States, you might, especially if it's something you've been saving up for, if it's a collector thing or something like that. I'm just saying, I'm not saying blow the money you don't have. I'm just saying, if there's anything, you might want to, like, if there's anything you want to, like, exchange, is what I'm trying to say. Um, and just so you know, it'll hit you guys because even though we're the ones that get the tariff, people are gonna stop buying from y'all if we have to pay all that extra money. Not only what you guys charge, which is fine, whatever you're charged for, whatever it is, but then we have all that added tariff on when he's cutting all our public and funding shit, and so people aren't going to be able to afford to get your stuff, not only because we have less money, but because it's going to cost us more. I'm just warning you. It may and it may not. It may totally. My guess is it'll fail. Just because look how fast everything he does fails. Everything that's his project just fails like dramatically, epically, like nobody's ever seen. In numbers nobody's ever seen before. I mean, how many times can you say the same phrase for the same meaning? I mean, crack a fucking book, Donald. You hear the blue jay out there? They have to announce that they're getting a peanut. So yeah, I'm not saying it will happen. It probably won't. But if he announces it at the same time, don't freak out either, because by the time people were done freaking out about Mexico and Canada's tariff, they were rescinded. And rescinded for 30 days. How much you want to bet? He does this shit. He does it for a period of time that he knows his base will just forget that easily. And then he just whitewashes over it like it never happened. So we've been living with that for, 9 years now with this asshole? 10 years to 2015 with this asshole shit that he's done. I know. How do those people still, after 9 years, 10 years of his shit, still believe it? I don't know, people. I just live here. I don't live in their fucking brain, thank God. And I thought my brain was scary. Do not want to wander in either of their brains. It's probably scary and negative and hateful and just petty. Revenge, money, power, greed, fame, position. That's all we care about. That's all you see in their brains. It's sad. It's sad, it's scary, and it's dangerous when they have power because they have money. And that's the only reason he had power to begin with. He had money. And people were entranced by a rich billionaire running our country. Oh, that's so cool. Just because Zelensky did it, he was an actor, doesn't mean everybody can. He's a great political leader. But the little tit and the little mouse, no. They're not. And it is scary. And I know I'm not being all panicky. It doesn't mean it's not scary. But just if that ever comes down the pike in a month or so about, ooh, turf in UK, I would be surprised if it actually came to full blossoming fruition. So, just an warning, an upwind warning kind of thing, that he could possibly do it in his little foot-stomping toddler tantrum. I'm just gonna tear UK then. Yeah. Canada and Mexico are great. So I'm gonna tear off Greenland. I mean, this is the kind of shit this immature, stunted, emotionally and mentally stunted being. Man, this is his I'm a dickhead life, I gotta tell you. But yeah, don't be surprised and don't freaking panic, because you've seen on the world stage what a limp dick this guy is. He couldn't get he couldn't do anything. He can't do anything by himself. That's of any. I was gonna make a smarmy little snarky joke, but I pulled myself back from the edge. It's Sunday, and I don't. You're gonna see this shit, but I'm very picky on my weekends about what I listen to. And it just occurred to me that I should probably just give you a heads up. He may want to be a jackass, but your people, our people will stop that shit pretty fast. So I am sure your folks over there are just wait for him to cast his little orange gaze over to y'all. And I cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say if that happens. 'Cause you guys, man, y'all, I'll tell you what, if you saw any of the stuff, Canada, polite Canada, they got downright. Woo! Yikes! That was Canada. You guys are polite. Okay, you're not. Yes, you know what I mean. But you ain't Canada. And I'm pretty sure your leaders will have shit ton of stuff to say when it comes to you guys. So, it's not a funny situation. I'm laughing just because it's so pathetically like, it's surreal that I'm even saying that in not in jest, in seriousness. It's like a surreal deja vu. And I was yelling against him then. And 4 years ago. Wow. Talk about a Matrix moment. Have a great weekend, guys. Peace out.